Welcome to Listen and Learn English, where you can improve your English at your own pace. Our narrators are all native English speakers, and their words are displayed so that you can read along and practice your English vocabulary. It's a great way to learn, so sit back, relax, and let's get into the video. The 12 Labours of Hercules, son of Jupiter and Alcmena, 1808, by Anonymous. Introduction. Jupiter, known as Zeus in Greek mythology, had many affairs outside his marriage. One of them was with a mortal woman named Alcmena, and Hercules was born from their union. Juno was furious because her husband had been unfaithful. Unable to punish Jupiter, she turned her anger towards Hercules, the child born from the affair. Even when Hercules was still an infant, Juno tried many times to destroy him. According to the legend, she once sent 2 poisonous snakes into his cradle. However, the baby Hercules grabbed one snake in each hand and strangled them to death. Years later, Juno caused Hercules to fall into a fit of madness. While under her spell, he unknowingly killed his wife and children. When he regained his senses, Hercules was overwhelmed with grief. He went to seek guidance from the god Apollo. The oracle declared that he must serve King Eurystheus and complete the 12 labours as an act of atonement. Thus began the famous adventures of Hercules. Chapter 1. The Nemean Lion. At that time, the land of Nemea was known for its green pastures and large herds of cattle. But its peace disappeared when a gigantic lion appeared. During the day, the beast hid among the rocky hills. When night fell, it left its cave and silently wandered into the fields. Its mighty roar echoed through the valley, forcing the villagers to lock themselves inside their homes. Shepherds no longer dared to lead their flocks beyond the village. Many warriors had hunted the beast with spears, swords, and bows, but none of them ever returned. News of the lion soon reached the city of Tiryns. Inside the royal palace, King Eurystheus summoned Hercules to his throne. "Hercules," the king said, "a lion in Nemea is spreading terror throughout the land. No one has been able to kill it. I command you to go there and bring back its body." Hercules bowed his head. "I will leave at once." As the sun rose the next morning, Hercules left the palace. He carried an olive wood club over his shoulder, while a great bow and quiver of arrows hung across his back. He crossed fields, forests, and rocky mountains before finally arriving in Nemea. As he entered the first village, Hercules found it strangely deserted. Every door was tightly shut. The animal pens stood empty. Only an old man was standing beside an ancient well. The old man looked at Hercules and asked, "Where are you going?" "I have come to hunt the lion." The old man slowly shook his head. "Many have tried before you. Their arrows bounced off its body. Their spears snapped. Their swords broke. No weapon has ever wounded it." Hercules thanked the old man and continued toward the hills. The path into the forest was covered with enormous footprints. Deep claw marks scarred the trunks of many trees. Broken antlers and the white bones of wild animals lay scattered across the ground. Hercules followed the tracks. Suddenly, a mighty roar shook the mountains. The sound echoed from cliff to cliff. A gigantic lion stepped out of the mouth of a cave. Its golden mane covered its neck and shoulders, and its bright eyes were fixed upon Hercules. Without hesitation, Hercules pulled an arrow from his quiver and drew his bow and fired. The arrow flew straight toward the lion's chest. The moment it struck the lion's golden hide, it bounced harmlessly away and fell onto the ground. Not a single drop of blood appeared. Hercules lowered his bow, gripped his heavy club, and charged forward. He swung the club with all his strength against the lion's back. The crash echoed throughout the forest. The lion staggered back a few steps before turning with a thunderous roar. Its hide remained completely unharmed. Suddenly it sprang toward him. Hercules leapt aside, narrowly escaping its razor-sharp claws. He swung his club again, a second time, then a third. Each blow was powerful enough to shake the earth beneath them, yet the lion remained uninjured. As the beast turned to attack once more, Hercules stepped back. His eyes rested on the lion's thick hide. My arrows cannot pierce it. My club cannot injure it. If I keep fighting with weapons, this battle will never end. Then Hercules looked at the lion's powerful neck. The hide protects only the outside. It still has to breathe. If I cannot pierce its hide, I will stop it from breathing. Then he took a deep breath. That is the only way. The lion suddenly turned and ran towards its cave. Hercules immediately chased after it. As he approached the entrance, he discovered that the cave had two exits. If the lion escaped through the other opening, the chase would begin all over again. Hercules quickly rolled a massive boulder across one entrance, sealing it completely. Then, carrying only his club, he entered through the other passage. The lion roared and charged toward him. This time Hercules did not step aside. The instant the beast came within reach, he rushed forward and wrapped both arms tightly around its neck. The lion struggled with all its strength. Its claws tore into Hercules' shoulders. It slammed him against the rocky walls. It snapped its jaw, trying to bite the arms locked around its neck. Hercules gritted his teeth and refused to let go. He tightened his grip. The lion let out another roar. The roar slowly faded. Its struggles became weaker. Its front legs buckled beneath its weight. Only a few moments later, the enormous beast collapsed onto the cave floor and lay still. Hercules finally released his hold. He dragged the lion's body out of the cave. Then he used the lion's own sharp claws to cut through its thick hide. He skinned the beast, draped the hide over his shoulders, and carried the body back to Tiryns. When King Eurystheus saw Hercules entering the city with the lion's body on his shoulder, he was astonished. He ordered the city gates to be opened and watched from a distance as Hercules walked into the palace courtyard. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please support us by giving us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We release new videos just like this one each week, so join us and listen to learn English.